Good morning. Today we're here at Walmart. Over the last couple weeks, there's been a lot of talk on the channel of a lot of different Walmarts having a lot of empty shelves all across the country. So we're going to go in, check out, see how our Walmart is doing, and see what they're getting in and what they're not. Let's get to it. Okay, as soon as we come into Walmart here, there were some people that were asking about their apple cider. I will say it is $6.74. Seems a little pricey for a gallon at Walmart, but at least they're getting it in here. I know we got a few comments that people haven't been able to find apple cider. So a lot of people are saying that they've been having trouble finding oranges, surprisingly, at Walmart. They do have plenty here, and they are on a rollback offer, $3.98 for a 3-pound bag, $5.98 for a 5-pound bag. More importantly, they're getting them in. We really haven't had too much of an issue, but we did get a couple comments that some people were only able to find mandarins, if they haven't been able to find oranges. And speaking of mandarins, they do have the Halos and the Sweetums here, rollback offer for $3. Good to see. We haven't had too many rollback offers here at our Walmart. Hopefully they're starting to come around and get them out here. I know we have gotten a lot of comments of a lot of different rollback offers at your Walmarts across the country. This is a good deal right here. Okay, I wanted to come right back to the frozen potato products because one of the biggest, most comments that we've had is like fries and hash browns. I will say they have a good amount of the Ore-Ida, and they are starting to get the bigger bags of the Rally's Checkers fries back in, but their brand is selling out again. Now they do have some bags of the thin cut up here, but I could see where this could be gone in a few days. So this is something we will continue to keep an eye out on, but I wanted to point this out because we've gotten a ton of comments that you haven't been able to get a lot of frozen potato products. This has been an issue over the last year, but it was right around this time of year that we were seeing less and less, so we are going to keep an eye out on them. We had somebody comment that they weren't able to find the big bags of the broccoli florets. They do have them here at Walmart. It is only a 2-pound bag, but it is $2.24, which is a pretty good deal. We've had the great value broccoli florets before. They are great, especially when you can't find broccoli anywhere. We did see some fresh broccoli at Kroger the other day, and some at, Myers isn't fresh. They're wrapped in plastic, which I don't know why, but maybe to keep it fresh longer, I really don't know. But 98 cents for the 1 pound. Actually, no, I think these are only 12 ounces for the ones for 98 cents, but still a great deal. They do have the bigger bags of this is a 3-pound bag, but this is the Bird's Eye, $6.92. These were $5.98 maybe a month ago, so these have really shot up in price, but we've been noticing a lot of Bird's Eye products go up lately. Still $1.23 for the run-of-the-mill 10 ounces of peas, corn, green beans. We've been getting a lot of comments on the Old El Paso taco shells again. Now, I will say we have gotten some in since the last time we were here at Walmart. We saw the last time this was nearly empty, pretty much completely empty. They didn't have any of the Old El Paso. Kroger's has been very low on them too. They would have the Ortega shells, but these are the ones that most people always ask about, like the stand-in stuff ones here and stuff like that. $2.24 for this, or $2.48 for this. Really, I mean, that's not too bad of a deal. We've seen these for $4.99 in some places, so not too bad. Again, just wanted to point these out. Today we're pointing things out that people have been asking about. Does look like they're low on tortilla shells. Like, I don't know if they've just have another spot for them. This looks like it. I know people have been saying tortilla shells have been low too. We'll have to check Kroger. They usually have a ton. And Meijer. As to where this Walmart seems to have plenty of ranch dressing, there are some other ones missing here. We got a comment that a lot of the great value ranch dressing has been gone. Doesn't look like the case here, but they are missing some of their Italian dressings here. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely lower. Usually this is pretty packed, and you can tell they're selling it. Not too surprising, but some people have been talking about Miracle Whip, that you haven't been able to find it. It is kind of surprising because of how expensive it's gotten. However, it is $5.18 here for the 30 ounces at Walmart. This is over $6 at some other stores, so definitely a lot cheaper. Also, the Kraft Real Mayo is up to $5 in most stores. $4.18 here. That's a good price. And when I say good price, I mean good price from what what it is today. I know last year it was $3.39 here at Walmart for the Kraft Mayo. I bought one here last year. That's how I remember. But yeah, a lot of this stuff, like these Ben's Original Rice, $2.12 here. They are still $2.29 at Kroger. Sometimes you can find a sale though. $2.49 pretty much everywhere else though for these. So Walmart's definitely got them beat on the price. Another comment that we've been getting again is a shortage of pickles. I will say the Mount Olive seems like they are less than they normally are. They do have a ton of Vlasic though. I like Mount Olive better. I don't know. It seems to be the one we get most comments on, probably because it's the best. The other day we were talking about macaroni and cheese. Well, most of the comments that we have gotten about macaroni and cheese and shortages was at Walmart here, so I wanted to check this out. Said you couldn't find the great value, and usually these are the first to go. One, they're the cheapest, and two, it seems like a lot of store brands seem to be harder for stores to get in than like your name brands like Kraft and Velveeta. However, ours does have a lot of the macaroni and cheese. They are 43 cents. 43 cents a box. Actually, we haven't seen these in a while, so what was affecting us a couple months ago may be affecting your store now. But 43 cents a box, that's a good deal. We've tried this, it is good. We have gotten some comments of some candy shortages, and every comment has been at Walmart. Now, I will say this. I'm not going to go check through all the Halloween candy up front and everything, but they have a ton of it, at least at our Walmart. So I don't know. I would just keep checking, maybe check online. But yeah, we have had no shortages of any candy here. We do see where the ramen noodles went up here at Walmart. Now, some people were saying that your Walmarts have been wiped out of them. You know, we've been hearing that more and more over the last year. I don't know what it is. Our Walmart always seems to get them in. The prices did go up on the 12-pack, so these are $3.28. These were $2.87. Now they are $3.79 at Kroger now. $3.79. I'll tell you what, I mean, that's expensive. They have the chicken flavor here still for $2.87, but I don't know if they just haven't changed the sticker on that, so that is definitely something I would take a picture of. And all the other ones still seem the same, like the top ramen, these, the hot and spicy, $1.18. That's the same as they've been for a while. I would say another one next to the fries and frozen potato products, the next one was spaghetti at Walmart. And I gotta say, this is actually more spaghetti here than I usually see at this Walmart. Usually it's a lot more empty. It does kind of look deceiving though. It looks like they've spread out the Barilla a lot more. It is $1.84 a box, $1.99 pretty much everywhere else. Still 92 cents for the Walmart if you can find it. Ours is very low. They do have the 2 pounds here for $1.67. That makes them about 83 cents a pound, which is a pretty good deal. And they always have a lot of the like rotini, elbow macaroni, and a lot of different kinds. So looks like our Walmart is doing a good job of spreading things out to make it look like it's more than what it really is. And that's fine. You know, you don't want a bunch of empty spaces, but you can tell they're really spreading this out here. That being said, they've got the Hunt's diced tomatoes back in. This has been an issue. Now these were like $1.18 for the longest time. They did go up to $1.24. They do have the tomato sauce back in, so they are getting this in. Oh, and here's the fire roasted diced tomatoes, which some of you have asked about, and those are $1.24 as well. Usually these are a little more expensive, but it's good to see they're getting them in. I don't see the whole. There's some cans of the whole tomatoes down there. As most of you know, there has been a canned tomato shortage, which I know a lot of people are still saying that your stores are pretty wiped out on canned tomatoes. So this is something we'll continue to keep an eye on until we stop getting comments on it. Their Knorr pasta sides did go up from $1.24 to $1.32. So things are definitely starting to go up in price here at Walmart. I'm sorry, I just can't help it. I always do prices. I was trying to just focus on things that, you know, people have asked about. One of them was Hamburger Helper. I will say they're really spreading this out. They do have their brand for $1.12. Never tried their brand before. Let us know down in the comments if that's pretty good. Hamburger Helper, we quit buying it because it just doesn't taste like it used to. Another thing that some people were asking about are the completes meals. We get comments on these all the time. They do have the Dinty Moore here and the Hormel completes. They are $2.24. That is up from $2.14, so not too big of a price increase, but they definitely have a lot less than they normally do, because usually this is stacked all the way up top here. So the best prices on tuna, really, yeah, it's hard to tell, because some of them, like as you can see here, we don't have a lot of the great value brands. We got the stacks here, the 4-pack for $2.98, which we've gotten good comments on the canned great value tuna. But yeah, you can see the regular price of the ones that everybody always asks about. The Starkist, they have gone, it's been $1.14 for a while, but these were 98 cents. So I mean, it's, you know, they do have these tuna creations for $1, but look at this. Something you may not have noticed, this is 2.6 ounces, which is a lot lower than the 4 ounces that are normally in these. So yes, you're only paying $1 regular price, but you're getting half of what you get for a regular price of $1.50 at Kroger. So yeah, that's shrinkflation going on. We see here that the Swanson chunk chicken here did finally go up. These were $3.38. Now they are $3.64. They continue to go up in price. Crazy that they sell one of these for $5.49 at Kroger. They usually have it on sale, but still, $5.49 for one of these is ridiculous. And they do have the Keystone meats here, which is lower than normal, but this has been an issue. A lot of people try to order this, and they are on so many back orders. They tell you like 30 to 45 days. And the ones at Walmart here are a little cheaper. I'm actually wondering if you can order this through Walmart. I've never tried. We've got some comments that you haven't been able to find the great value fruits, canned fruits. They do have them here. It's not many. It's not as much as it usually is. Usually they're pretty stacked pretty high. You can see where they've actually moved some Del Monte over into this section to kind of fill it up here. They do have the sliced pears. This was one somebody was asking about. They are $1.28 a can. Better than $2.28 a can. I mean, it's $1 cheaper than the Del Monte ones. They do have the fruit cocktail here, which we also got a comment about, in 100% juice. We've gotten good comments on the great value canned fruits, but a lot of people haven't been able to find them, so just wanted to point it out that they're still coming in our store. Hopefully they come into yours here eventually. So they have put in a lot of different canned stuff here that normally isn't here. Now, we have been getting comments that canned vegetables, the great value canned vegetables, are hard to get in a lot of different Walmarts across the country. I wonder if this is kind of a... They have moved Del Monte further down, but it's just funny because this was all canned vegetables here. They do have the Bruce's yams here. The big cans for $2.67. That's actually a pretty decent deal, but look, before the holidays, if you remember last year, they were out of these. We couldn't find them anywhere. So if you use the canned yams, this is something I would buy up one or to make sure you got enough to get you through at least Thanksgiving. And, you know, it is good to see that they're getting the canned vegetables here, the great value, and still 58 cents. That's a great deal. And they are good. The corn, we did try the green beans. Those are good too. And the peas. The peas are real good. Man, a lot of these cans are damaged. Make sure you check the can. Make sure it's not dented. And also, always check the expiration dates. Or best if used by dates, whatever you want to call it. Jif Peanut Butter is taking over again, guys. They are really loading down. Looks like it's kind of kicking some of the other peanut butter out, or they're selling it more, which I hope they are. That 8-month span of that Jif recall really upset a lot of people, including us. But yeah, as you can see here, they're selling most everything else. Does look like Jif is pretty full, or they just filled it, not really sure. We've been seeing it all over the place though. And they do have some of the smaller ones here. Great value peanut butter did go up here. In the small 16-ounce jar, this was $1.58. $1.58, now $1.74. So another price increase. I wasn't even going to point these out here, but I just noticed the Miracle Whip went up to $14.78, up from $12.58. So that's $2.20 price hike since the last time we've seen it here. Now this is the big section, $13.98 for the big can of tuna. That's been the same price. One thing that gets me is this thing of Mount Olive kosher dills is $6.47 here. $5, $4.98 at, or $4.97 at Sam's Club. $4.97 at Sam's Club. Like, I don't know, it just seems like they're charging this much more for a company. I know that Sam's Club gets from different places and it's not exactly the same, plus they have the membership fees and all that, like that kind of makes that cheaper, but $1.50 more seems a bit much. Probably should have made this like a normal video that I do and just kind of go around and check out the prices. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. We do these kind of videos every day. Every day our videos come out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. I probably should have done like I normally do and come in here and just go over the prices, because I am seeing so many price increases here at Walmart, which we may just have to go over some of these in a different video, because I wanted to look at a lot of the things that you guys have asked about. One of them has been coffee, the Great Value coffee. Again, coming up on another item across the country that's hard to get, that is their own brand. Now, we have it, and we have had it, but I will say, you know, we've gotten a ton of comments on the coffee and that it's been very hard to get in. So I don't know, this may be something some stores just have to order online, or you may have to order online for now. We had some people asking about coffee creamer, that you haven't been able to find the Great Value coffee creamer. We haven't seen it in a long time until now. Looks like it's finally starting to come in. It is $5.47. That is up from $4.98. Also, the original Coffee Mate here, $7.24. This was $6.98, so yeah, it's getting crazy. Another issue people were having were the 60-count eggs at Walmart. And let me say that this could be in part that they have really dropped their prices on eggs lately, so that could be part of the reason. Ours did go up again. These were at $14.55, and they dropped to $10.05, but they did just go back up to $10.98. So kind of a fluctuation in prices, but still better than $14.55. And they're probably just waiting to get a shipment in. Couple things I wanted to check out here is butter. Also, our milk has not changed. It is $1.88 a gallon for the whole milk and 2%. Again, I know for a lot of our new viewers, we are in Cincinnati, Ohio, so we are surrounded by a bunch of competition of dairy farmers. That is why we are able to get our milk so cheap. I'm surprised because we've been seeing it go back up a little bit in places, but Walmart here continues to keep it at $1.88. It has been that for well over a year. Wanted to check out some of the butter prices. Look at this. I was curious. Somebody had said butter had gone up at Walmart. This was $3.98. $4.48 now for the salted and unsalted Great Value butter. This was $3.98 before. We noticed at Kroger brand just went up too to $4.99. That is ridiculous. A lot of people wanting me to check out Philadelphia cream cheese. They do have plenty here. I don't know what it was the other day. We're going to Kroger Marketplace tomorrow, so we will check there too. We did notice at the Kroger that I went to that they were completely out of Philadelphia cream cheese, which was a little bit of a scare because we saw last year that it wasn't coming in anywhere, all over the country. So we do want to keep an eye on this, especially toward the holidays when we're making all our cheese balls and everything else. $2.98 for one brick here. It's been $3.29 at Kroger, but again, I'm going to have to check that price tomorrow when we go. They do have a lot of the Great Value cream cheese in, which this was another concern. They are $1.68 a brick for an 8-ounce brick, $3.18 for two of them, so a little bit of a better deal. Also, somebody was asking about the Bay's English muffins. Have not seen these in a long time, and they finally came back in at a higher price, $3.24. This is up from $2.98. Although they do have plenty of cheese, this is another one we've gotten a lot of comments on, that cheese has been hard to find at some of your Walmarts, the Great Value cheese. Now the price, $2.22, is still the same, but I'm a little concerned with the butter prices skyrocketing right now, if that's going to cause the next cheese batch to go up in price. I'm pretty sure it will. So you can buy some up, and I hear a lot of people freeze their cheese, and that might be the way to go if you can get it cheaper now, save for later. Wow, they do still have the blocks here for $2 too. 8 ounces though, that seems pretty small. Let me know down in the comments. I feel like this used to be bigger. Somebody was asking about Claussen pickles. Had to come over to the refrigerated aisle. I forgot. Yes, they got to keep them cold. These are our favorite pickles. I do like the Mount Olive, but Claussen, they're the best. $4.66. More importantly, they're getting them in, and they're getting in the big containers of them. It is $7.98. These were $7.48, but I haven't seen them in a long time, so I'm just glad to see they're getting those in. And as far as deli meats, I know this was another concern. Actually, it was the great value someone was talking about. Yeah, they've got some here, and we've actually gotten a couple comments on this one and the Land of Frost. And they're starting to get these in too. These were empty the last time I was here, and very little great value. They do have plenty of the Hillshire Farming Cons and Oscar Mayer though, which we've been seeing a lot less of at like Kroger and Meijer. One issue that a lot of people are having again are Ritz Crackers. This was a big issue last year. They did go up in price, $3.58. That's the same price. I was looking at this one over here, 6 stacks for $4.28. Okay. So $3.58, that's actually a pretty decent deal because they are $3.99 a box. At Kroger, they are on sale this week though, 2 for $5, so time to buy them up. Our next big complaint has been Saltine Crackers. I will say this is the most that I've seen anywhere. I got plenty of the premium here, $3.48. These are over $4. These were up to $5, and we saw they actually drop down in price to $3.99 in a lot of places. $3.48 here. And these ones over here, the unsalted tops, are $3.28 because they charge 20 cents for the extra tops. One major issue that we've gotten a lot of comments on is cooking oil, and I do have to say they have more than they had the last time we were here, but it's still low. Like, I'm surprised. Okay, so people are probably buying the Crisco here because, as you can see, this was still the 48 ounces. And this one is still the 48 ounces. Okay, $6.17 for the canola, but it is 48 ounces, and this would be the vegetable oil. That's why this is gone. People know, and they're coming to Walmart to buy it. Their brand is still the 48 ounces too. $3.67 for the canola, $3.47 for the vegetable, and it's the 48 ounces. So the last time we were at Walmart, they were completely wiped out on sugar. Pretty close on the 10-pound bags, and the 4-pound bags, well, looks like the Leaning Tower of Sugar has fallen. But they don't have any prices on it. I don't see any prices down here. All these prices are the prices above here. Some of the organic different sugars here. They got some of the Florida crystals. This was one somebody was asking about. It is $9.98 here for 6 pounds. But yeah, no prices on the 4-pound or the 10-pound sugar. I did just notice that the big thing of the Crisco Shortening here, the all vegetable, is $8.22 here. Some people were asking about this. $10.49 at Kroger now, so $2.25 cheaper here. Domino sugar is still $3.34. I kind of question that sticker though. This is something I would definitely take a picture of. This is the 4 pounds. They've been selling. This has shot up at Kroger to like $4.49, something ridiculous. We saw it was $4.09 at Meijer. Still $3.34 here, but again, I do question that. I do not see a price on the 10-pound here either. No price on the 10-pound sugar of Domino. Even though Walmart doesn't carry a lot, at least our Walmart, they do have a lot more flour in than they had the last time. $8.32 for this big, huge bag of great all-purpose, great value all-purpose flour is a pretty good deal. $2.12 for the 5-pound, and the small ones here, $1.16. It's nice, you know, if you don't use a lot of flour. I can understand why you would, or if you're on a very tight budget, you know, and you just need a little bit to get by, you know, it's not a bad deal. Again, I question the sticker price, but they do have the King Arthur all-purpose flour here for $4.48. $6.49 at Kroger. Well, that was our quick trip to Walmart here. Didn't get to cover everything that I wanted to. Wasn't able to get to the baby formula or the pet food. I was kind of in a bit of a rush, but I wanted to cover a lot of the things that you guys have said were missing across the country to make sure that we were getting them in and hopefully find out some of the details on if we can order some of this stuff online. I did talk to an employee. She wasn't too sure. But yeah, for anything that you may not be able to get in store, I would check online. At least at our store, anything over $35 is free shipping. So that is something to look into. I will be maybe going to a different Walmart next week to kind of check some things, maybe in Kentucky. We're in Cincinnati here, maybe go across the river, check out one of the Walmarts over there, see if they're getting in things that we are not. I will say for the most part, our Walmart looks pretty good. Other than a few things, like the sugar just seems like it's always low here, but we've been finding sugar at a lot of other stores. But that has been one thing that's been in a lot of the comments is sugar, flour, baking items. It does look like a lot of the prices have gone up since the last time we've been here. Now, it's been a few weeks, so that's another thing we will be looking at to see if a lot more of the prices, checking things, making sure that we're getting the right deals and the right sales to help save you money. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.